In a world where travel trends often dictate destinations, Kenya stands as a paradox. Overlooked by some, yet revered by those who seek authenticity beyond the conventional tourist circuits. While its tourism infrastructure is well established, there persists a misconception among the cognoscenti that the essence of the real Africa now thrives elsewhere. However, such perceptions belie the hidden gems that await exploration within Kenya's borders. We at TrailTrove, fervent advocates of unearthing the extraordinary, proudly present a revelation: 10 unparalleled destinations that defy the grasp of mainstream tourism. Kenya's appeal extends far beyond the crowded avenues of its most renowned attractions. While these gems do draw visitors, the true essence of Kenya lies in its diverse landscapes and cultures, where treasures untouched by the masses await discovery. From the depths of its untamed wilderness to the heart of its thriving communities, Kenya beckons the intrepid traveler with promises of accessibility, affordability, and an unrivaled sense of adventure. Prepare to take on a journey where the beaten path fades into obscurity and the spirit of exploration reigns supreme. Kenya awaits, ready to give a travel experience as daring and authentic as your wanderlust desires. 10. Chalbi Desert and Turkana. As you veer off the main road at Marsabit, the scenery changes dramatically into the Chalbi Desert. It's a vast, flat expanse interrupted only occasionally by shallow lakes. But the real magic happens when you reach the Rift Valley and the massive Lake Turkana, surrounded by ancient volcanoes. Here, you'll meet the Turkana, Gabra, Samburu, and El Molo peoples, who still hold on to their traditional ways. 9. Kakamega Forest. If you're a nature lover, head west to Kakamega Forest. It's a huge forest near Kakamega town, filled with monkeys and birds. You might spot black and white colobus monkeys swinging through the trees, or shy potto hiding in the dark. And for bird watchers and butterfly fans, it's a paradise with lots of species to see. Despite its beauty, not many tourists visit Kakamega, so it's a peaceful spot to explore. 8. Shimba Hills. Just a short drive from Diani Beach is Shimba Hills, a quiet game reserve. It might not have as many predators as a Masai Mara, but it's still a great place to see elephants and other wildlife. You can stay in a fancy lodge surrounded by forest, or camp out under the stars. Either way, you'll enjoy the serene atmosphere and stunning views of the coast. 7. Marsabit Mountain. Up high in the secluded forested mountain, surrounded by the dry, barren land of northern Kenya, you'll find a national park filled with crater lakes. And if you venture further out, you'll come across the Singing Wells, where locals sing while they pass buckets of water along a queue. Marsabit is far away from the usual tourist spots, and it's home to one of the quietest game lodges in the country. Perched above a lake surrounded by trees, it's a bird watcher's paradise and a daily stop for elephants. Do you crave the thrill of off-the-beaten-path destinations? Or do you thrive in the hustle and bustle of tourist hotspots? Share your travel preferences with us in the comments section. While you're here, show your support for our channel by hitting the like button, subscribing, and turning on notifications. Your actions help our channel reach more people and continue to grow. Now let's get back to our list. 6. Getty Ruins and Sokake Forest. Head north from Mombasa, and you'll find the Getty Ruins near the pristine beaches of Watamu. These ruins are all that's left of an ancient Swahili city-state, lost in time and shrouded in mystery. Nearby, in the Sokake Forest, you might spot the elusive golden-rumped elephant shrew, or other rare creatures like Adder's duiker and Clark's weaver birds. 5. Lake Victoria. Lake Victoria is Africa's biggest lake, shared between Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. But while the Ugandan side gets lots of visitors, the Kenyan part is often overlooked. Kisumu, the main Kenyan port, is a friendly city and a great starting point for exploring the area. You can take a ferry to places like Kendu Bay, where flamingos gather at a crater lake, or Rusinga Island, where politician Tom Mboya was born and buried. If you have a car, you can venture to Ruma National Park, home to unique animals like Rothschild's giraffe and Kenya's only roan antelope. There's also the 𝗔𝗕𝗢𝗃𝗃 enclosure, an ancient city ruin similar to Great Zimbabwe. And for those seeking luxury, Mfangano Island Camp offers an exclusive retreat for fishing, bird watching, or simply escaping the crowds. 4. 𝗔𝗕𝗢𝗃𝗃𝗧𝗃𝗲. Just 2 hours drive from Nairobi on a good road. Stepping until 𝗔𝗕𝗢𝗃𝗃𝗧𝗃𝗲 feels like going back in time. It's a rustic place, and you can stay cheaply. At night, the air is filled with the sounds of hyenas and lions, making for an exciting backdrop to your stay. 3. Saiwa Swamp National Park. This small national park is an excellent addition to your trip to Kakamega. It's a swampy area surrounded by forest, and there are wooden platforms where you can watch the wildlife. This is one of the best spots in Africa to see the Sitatunga antelope and white-bearded 𝗔𝗕𝗓 monkeys, along with other primates. Bird watchers will also love it here, especially if they spot the bright purple Ross's turako. Plus, the campsite is secluded, so you'll likely have it all to yourself. 2. Kericho. Kericho is a typical small town in Kenya, and it's right in the middle of the tea-growing region. While it's not a major tourist destination, it's a great stop on your way to the west. The drive from the Rift Valley is stunning, and you can visit the nearby 𝗔𝗕𝗢𝗃𝗃𝗧𝗿𝗶𝗃 Arboretum, which is like a small jungle surrounded by neat tea plantations. Keep an eye out for colobus monkeys and forest birds. The old tea hotel in town has a charming old-world feel, and you can meet locals at the bars, away from the tourist scene. If you're into shopping for souvenirs, nearby Kisii is known for its soapstone carvings. 1. Poti Island. Take a ferry from Lamu to Poti Island, the largest in the Lamu archipelago. Once an important city-state, Poti is now one of East Africa's least visited places, but it's full of fascinating settlements. Poti town itself is like a maze of narrow streets and tall houses, surrounded by mangroves and palms. There's no electricity or alcohol here, and just one simple guest house. Kids might gather around you if you have any gadgets, thinking they're phones. It's a truly unique place, frozen in time and definitely worth a visit. So there you have it, Kenya's best-kept secrets waiting to be explored. These hidden gems promise adventure, culture, and unforgettable moments off the beaten path. What other lesser-known destinations have you discovered that are worth exploring? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to TrailTrove, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Safe travels!